Friday morning. Got about 5 minutes until the New York Open. I'm just checking out what happened in the overnight session. We got that sell-off right at the open, and then we've bounced back over 600 points. It's like we came up to this area with all these wick rejections. 1, 2, 3. Bounced down 100 points or so. We'll see what happens at open. I'm just going to be trading price action, delta, key levels, imbalances, VWAP, moving averages, pivots, all the good stuff. I've got the new MMT level 2 indicator on a 15-minute chart over here. I pretty much finished this thing up, so maybe I'll release it this weekend or sometime next week. We had some previous strong buyers in the 700 area most of the morning. We just came right down to whole number and bounced up 100 points. Wow. It was coming down so fast, I did not want to take the bounce trade, but there were some more buyers appearing right around the pivot point, so I was waiting to see if we were going to come down closer to the pivot, but we ended up just taking off right at whole number, up 150 points. Had all these washout signals and imbalance signals building up, positive delta on the NQ and ES, a bunch of positive delta on this candle, continuing the move higher for the moment. Just rejected off this 50% level from the MMT 50/50 indicator, bounced down over 25 points there. There's a lot more sellers up here than there are buyers down here. Might just pull right back. Definitely giving it a little bit of room to breathe today. Had the feeling the price action might be pretty wild this morning. Got some 10 o'clock news as well. I took a short up here at the R1 pivot. Got a nice 10-point bounce down. We had point of control up into these wicks. Imbalance signal to the downside. Had a nice pop down after that. Had some bigger bottom wicks on these candles. Imbalance signals to the upside. Green on green action. Nice little move up. Just grabbed another 10-point short. Previous imbalance signal to the downside, and then on this candle, another imbalance signal popped up intrabar along with a lot of negative delta. Saw we had some very big orders just directly above here. Looked like price was hesitating. With all this negative delta coming in, I went for a short. Got the 10-point fill pretty much instantaneously. The order book is definitely thinning out on both sides before the 10 o'clock news here. We got this one big sell order pretty much right at 50 that's still hanging on. Just grabbed another short. That'll be my last trade before the news. We got about 8 minutes left. That big sell order at 950 got filled, and then immediately after, a new one appeared around 75, just as big. So when we pulled up to 75, hopped in short. I did not get the full 10 points. I cashed out early for 7.5 or 8 points. Didn't totally trust it, but it definitely came down about 15 points there. So I'm gonna go make a second cup of hot chocolate and get ready to look for some trades after the news. I'm a little late getting back to the computer. It's 10:04. Looks like we had a pretty big sell-off after the news. Point of control way up into the top wick of this 5-minute candle right before the news. Very nice move down. We got red on red action on the 1 minute. Lots of imbalance signals to the downside. Lots of negative delta coming in across the board. Got some big buy orders sitting down here around 750. You notice a lot of these orders are sitting at 50 and also whole numbers. That's one of the reasons that I consider 50 and whole number to be key levels. A lot of interest around those areas. Had that really big buy order sitting there right at 750 for a long time. Just came and filled that order, and we just popped up 60 points. Tried to get into a long. I got a bad fill. I think I hopped out for maybe a point. Unfortunate, as it just bounced to the moon there. Also had a 50% wicks level down here, right at 48. The 50% wicks level, that's part of the MMT 50/50 indicator. If you want to see the full MMT indicator catalog, you have to go to the website, monkeymantrades.com. Well, I just got into a short here at whole number. We were hesitating. I think I grabbed around 5 points. I chickened out pretty quick, but man, this thing just dropped like 80 points. We had all these signals to the downside appear intrabar, bunch of negative delta coming in. Would have easily got my 10 points. The charts have been running absolutely perfectly all morning long, no issues. The new level 2 indicator is performing like a champ. We got just a few minutes left until 10:30. See if I can find one more trade here. I just loaded up this addition to the fluxometer that I'm working on, possibly going to add it in. These are based off of special imbalance levels from the past, so they do not change throughout the day. But the high today so far has been right at this previous level, right around 987. So it's 10:30 now. We are above the 250 SMA, but not by much in comparison to the huge price swings today, so don't really have a directional bias based off the 250 SMA and 1030 today. So I'm just going to watch price action for a little bit, see if any good trade possibilities pop up here. All right, I found my one more trade. We're up here at R1. R1 pivot was holding, and then we just got a slew of signals to the downside. Imbalance signal to the downside, delta percentage washout. I went for a short, got my 10-point fill pretty much instantaneously. Gonna call it a day there. I had a decent enough week besides all the technical difficulties and the Tradeify outages. I hope everyone else had a great week of trading. Anyone that's out there using code MonkeyMan at any of the prop firms, Apex, Lucid, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, or TradeDay, you are the absolute best. I really appreciate the support. And there are links to all of the MMT indicators in the description. I wish you best of luck in your trading. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.